up, y'all? It's me, Erica. I'm trying to duck from the sun, girl. Hope everybody's doing okay. It's Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. Yes, because yesterday was Cinco de Mayo and it was Taco Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what's going on? I had to try to get in this little, honey, they in my parking space, you know. As usual, I can never get no respect around here. Folks in my parking spaces. Come on, honey. Come on, honey. How y'all doing? Did y'all watch, this is Married to Medicine LA review. I watched it yesterday because I was like, I don't know if I want to review it because I missed the first season. But, honey, I think it's a good thing that they had the girls, the ladies from Married to Medicine Atlanta. Where's Mariah? Why Mariah wasn't there? Because that's Contessa's friend. Is that why? So I don't know a backstory. If I miss things or whatever, just let me know, because I didn't watch the first season. Did y'all watch Candy's last video about honey, she had her receipts about Nene and how Nene's on a, what did she say? A damage control tour. What is she doing? She's doing damage control, I guess to prepare people for how she behaved at the viral reunion. Oh, Nene. Anyway, so let's talk about Married to Medicine Los Angeles. So, like I said, I already gave my disclaimer. So let's talk about it. Okay, so they showing all the doctors, or I was figuring out who were the doctors and who were not. Okay, so I figured out quickly that Shanique and Jazmin are wives of doctors, and they're friends. They're close friends. They seem to have a lot in common. They seem to get along, a la Toya and Mariah. So they seem to, understand where each other's coming from based on, being married to physicians. She's showing her rental property, a 4,200 square foot home in the hills. Jazmin is saying that she's successful. She has her 2-year-old. She's married. Everything is just going really great for her. Based on what they showed, apparently she didn't have much going for her just a year ago. So this season, they're like, I guess, she figured like, I'm not about to look crazy again. Looking like I don't do shit next season. So here she is with this successful business. A concierge service where you're allowed to rent out properties and cars, and then, be shown the different hot spots in Los Angeles. I think it's actually a great, perfect idea for people who want to come to Los Angeles and live in the way that people who are wealthy in Los Angeles live. They want to be able to have that kind of VIP service. So I think it's actually a good idea, a really good idea, actually, just based on how many people, love Los Angeles, and, say little things about Los Angeles, but when people get there, they're just like, oh my God, is this what y'all be talking about? And it's like, yeah, this is our lives down here. This is, this is regular. The sun is regular. This is a regular thing down here. And so, people come to Los Angeles and they have a one expectation. A lot of people I've been reading, not to get off topic, but I've been seeing a lot of people saying things about people in LA being fake and this and that. And I've always said, when everybody was moving to Los Angeles, like in the late 90s, early 2000s, a lot of people were, because of the music and stuff like that, a lot of people were moving to Los Angeles, and a lot of those people they come to Los Angeles and they feel that they should behave a certain way because of what the media and movies tells you Los Angeles is, and you get down there and you're acting a certain way, and everybody's coming down there with that same state of mind, so they're not being their authentic selves, and they run into each other and they have these issues, and they fall out with each other, and they're frauds and fakes and this like that, and then they surmise that all up to say that people in LA are fake. Well, no, it's really the transplants, the people who are moving there who believe that they should behave a certain way. And you're coming in contact with those people, you yourself as a transplant. So, you know, it's small as hell. It's small as hell. It's small, girl. So be careful, honey. Baby, it's super small. LA is tiny, okay? You think it's a big city, baby. It's little. So proceed with caution. Dr. Britton is an anesthesiologist. Her husband, Matt. Baby. I looked at him, I said, what? Oh my God. Baby, his features are, the first thing that came to my mind were striking. Like, his features are really striking. It's his features. Like, the way his eyebrows, I was looking at his face like, dang, he should be a model. He has a good face. Like, that nigga was giving face on the damn camera. I was like, ooh, is this her husband? Because he is very nice looking. And he's a real estate developer, baby. And they moved from Los Angeles. They moved to Los Angeles from Florida. And he didn't really want to move. But honey, if you get in real estate, I imagine the real estate market in Los Angeles might be a little bit, your commission might be a little bit better in Los Angeles than it is in Orlando. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. But they over there, they're doing their little Krav Maga, and she's talking about how, you know, they moved from 7,000 square feet to 2,000 square feet. What I thought was strange is that he sleeps in another room. So is there a puzzle piece that I'm missing? Did he cheat on her? His ass is fine as hell. Like, really, I don't even want to say he's fine. He's very, like, damn, like, nigga, is you Dracula or some shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you look crazy as hell, but look really, like, striking, like, ooh. Like, ooh. He just needs to lay out in the sun for a little while. Get a little toasty, a little crisp on the edges, and he'll be just right. But why the hell is he sleeping in another room? And why are her children, why is she using her children as a shield? That's so weird. That's so weird to me. I don't know what's going on. Y'all give me a little backstory. Did he cheat on her? What's the tea? Because he was going to another room, and I was like, girl, why are you sending that man to another room? Girl, he is cute. I was like, that man is, yes, Mac. It's like, you ever come in contact with a person and see a person, you be like, God damn it. Have you ever seen somebody that looks so, their face just really just pops out to you and your eyes start watering? Like, what the hell? Like, that man has a great face. I'm sorry to be all on him like that, but baby, yes, ma'am. But he feels like he lives in a shoebox. You went from 7,000 square feet to 2,000 square feet. Yeah, I'm gonna feel like I live in a shoebox. But I don't understand. I put sleeps in another room. I don't understand that. Okay, Dr. Imani. Shout out to Dr. Imani with her beautiful ass. She is so beautiful. She's a psychiatrist. She's very much, all I get from her, I just started following her because I was like, that's the lady from Married to Medicine. She is so beautiful. So beautiful. But very much, she's a psychiatrist, and I could see that she's very much, bitch, I'm not playing with you. I'm gonna give it to you straight, and this is all it is, and that's what it is. That's how I see her. Like, I'm not playing no games with you. I'm not. She's a psychiatrist, and, you know, she's talking about how she's a real doctor and this and that. Yes, the psychiatrist got the DEA license, honey. They can shell out the pills, okay? But she has a husband named a child named Idris, and a husband named Phil, who's a musician. I was looking at her lashes. I wrote lashes, and they were beautiful. How you doing? And then, how you doing? He lives in Oklahoma. What's going on? He's rebuilding Black Wall Street. What's the tea? Why is he living in Oklahoma? I don't understand. It's two questions, Dr. Britton. I don't understand why her husband is in another room. And Dr. Imani, I don't understand why her husband lives in Oklahoma. I don't understand it. The Married to Medicine girls from ATL show up. Contessa, Toya, Quad, and Heavenly. Right? So no of course the doctors weren't able to come. I mean, Heavenly is a doctor, but she's a dentist. She can make her own schedule like that. Contessa too, I guess Contessa, but Quad and Toya were there. And I put Toya, they went to Jazmin's rental villa, and I put Toya excited. And then it's so funny because later Heavenly says, this is the kind of life this is the kind of person Toya would like to be. And it's funny, when she said that, I said to myself, no, that's actually what Mariah is doing. You can compare her and Mariah. I know she's trying to throw shade to Toya, but I got that too. Like, Toya is like, girl, you know how we live, when they walked in and the people were waiting with the champagne. And it's like, I think she has an idea, and there's nothing wrong with it, but she has an idea of how she wants to live and how she projects that. And you know, it's funny because a lot of it doesn't match. Like, Toya, she's kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but she was excited, and I knew that she was excited. She was looking at the house. She's one of those people, like, I'm excited, and how the hell do I need to get what this girl is getting? The same way Jennifer on Real Housewives of New Jersey, how when she went to Jackie's house in the Hamptons, she immediately called her husband so her husband can find a house in the Hamptons, because she wanted the same. She walked in that house and she wanted the same shit. That's the same like Toya. That's what Toya gives me. And when Heavenly said, you know, yeah, this is what Toya wants to be, I was like, yeah, that's true. And it's actually what Mariah is, right? Because whatever. Okay. Anyway, so Heavenly says that at first she thought that Jazmin was dumb and, you know, was only operating from her looks, like using her looks, you know, and we know that Heavenly does not mesh well with women who only operate and work from their looks. She likes a person who is a business person, who will translate as a leader, as a boss, as someone to respect, right? She's very much that person. She usually, it seems like she doesn't really have respect for you until she understands that you are a professional. That's what Heavenly gives me. And so now she thought Jazmin, she said she thought Jazmin was just, you know, pretty face and that's it. But she sees that she is really about her business, and she's seeing it, right? She's seeing it with the house and everything. And, you know, she said something about LA being plastic, right? There's that thing, like, people from Los Angeles are fake. It's really the people that move there, but I'm not going to say that again. I just put legs, Jazmin. Jazmin has a really nice body. She really does. And there were little jokes they made about her not eating and just not having seasoning on food and things like that. So she really takes care of her body. And apparently her husband is a doctor, but he doesn't show his face for whatever reason. So we don't know what kind of doctor he is. We don't know what he does. I don't know. I could just say, I don't know. I'm not saying we. I don't know what he does. I don't know what his specialty is. So I'm not sure. But apparently they have a lot of money. He just doesn't want to be seen. I don't know how long that's going to last. And I also, if there's like some rumblings with her and Imani, because Imani said that the home looks like a drug dealer's house. And she probably said it looked like a drug dealer's house because it's very impersonal. It's very, very clean. It doesn't look like anyone lives there. It's very impersonal. It just looks like a place where somebody comes to do their thing and they leave, they have parties, and that's it. And that's it. It's no real living there, right? It's just a place to stop by, like, you know, a temporary place. You know what I'm saying? It's just very sterile. That's what it is. But Heavenly says, why don't we have a dinner party here? I think that would be great. And then they say they're going to do some tourist stuff. They're going to go to Venice Beach. Britton is on the phone with Contessa. Contessa's like, girl, I'm here. I'm waiting to see you. She was like, girl, I got to work. And it's so funny when people like your friends come to visit you and they come on the weekdays and they forget you have to work. You know, I'm not on vacation, bitch. You on vacation. I'm not. I got to go to work. You know what I'm saying? So that was cute, the little exchange between them. And then they said they're going to Venice. And then, what's the girl's name? Britton makes a snide comment saying, yeah, doctors' wives. Of course, they don't have nothing else to do during the day. Bitch, you jealous? Are you jealous? Because you got to work. That's how I'm trying to figure out, bitch. Are you jealous because Shanique and Jazmin married doctors? And they like Toya. She's another one. Girl, you living a life. You in a 9,000 square foot home. You can't pronounce the wine you drink. But baby, your husband takes care of every motherfucking thing. You can't be mad at Toya. You can't be mad at Toya. The only thing I'm mad at is she's not doing anything with her platform. She's another charade in my eyes. You got this platform. You're not doing that. I think she wrote a children's book. But is that what Heavenly was talking about? It took her 2 years to write an 18-page children's book. Was that who she was talking about? I hope that wasn't. Was that who she was talking about? Y'all tell me. Because I heard her say so it took 2 years for somebody to write an 18-page book. I wonder if she was talking about Toya. Anyway, so the girls show up. Doctor's wife during the day, yes. And so there's some issues between Jazmin and Imani, right? Because this comment that Imani made about the house being looking like a drug dealer house. And I guess the lady was like, you know, that's my black ass husband, and you over here saying he's in drugs and stuff like that. I mean, if he's a physician, he does practice medicine. If he got a DEA license, he does sell drugs. But I know, you know, I'm just being a butthole. But anyways, Imani and Heavenly, they are going, I don't know where they were. I didn't see where they were. I looked down and I didn't care to rewind it to see if they were at Runyon Canyon or not. I don't know where they were, but they were hiking and they like each other. And they said that they, you know, they talk off camera and stuff like that. And so she likes Heavenly because Heavenly just says what she wants to say. And sometimes it'd be wrong as hell, but it'd be funny as hell too. The girls are on the scooters. Other girls, Quad and Contessa, and Toya and Shanique and Jazmin. I'm trying to remember their names, okay? Shit, I can't remember the girls from Atlanta's names either, so, you know. So, Contessa said that Shanique was not designed to ride a scooter. That was so funny because she was trying to get that scooter going. It was hilarious. It's so funny because we don't see the girls from Married to Medicine doing too much. I haven't seen them, like, do too much physical activity like the girls from Atlanta Housewives do, like running around, baseball games. I'm trying to think, have we ever seen the Atlanta Married to Medicine ladies do stuff like that? So it was funny seeing Quad and Toya on these scooters running around. Contessa, she's very athletic to me, so that's looks normal to me, but Quad and Toya, it's funny. So they went to go eat, and I just put Jazmin has a nice body, but Jazmin was saying that Imani was just blank, cold, and flat. And I think, well, that's what I didn't get, blank, cold, and flat from her, but I get very direct and very, I'm not playing with you. I mean what I say. You don't have to try to figure out what I'm trying to say to you, because I'm going to say exactly what I mean. I don't have issues with miscommunication. So I don't have issues with communication. So I'm going to say, and so I think for people that comes up, and maybe it's because of her profession, I don't know, but she's very cerebral, right? I don't have time to play with you. I'm not going to, some people, and I don't know if this is Jazmin, but some people feel like, based on what they are presenting you, that you should be a certain way to them, whether it be accommodating, jovial, in their face, kikiing, laughing, following them around, catering to them. Some people believe that that's how people should respond to them. And when someone doesn't respond to you that way, now all of a sudden you really don't like them, because they didn't give you what you wanted to get from them. If I'm making sense. I hope I'm making sense. But that is what I feel like Jazmin and Imani got going on. Jazmin feels that Imani should act a certain way around her. I don't know. I'm just, this is just me. I didn't watch the first season. I watched, I think, the last episode of the first season where they were all like sitting in somebody's backyard and they were saying we have a bond and all this other stuff. I just watched something like that, and I didn't know any backstory, nothing. I was like, I don't even want to get into it. But did they have a reunion? I don't know. Okay, anyway. So that's what I'm getting with Imani and Jazmin. And then Imani says, I don't fuck with her and she don't fuck with me. So it's just whatever. And I love that. Like, girl, we're not going to mesh. And for some people in friend groups, you have those two people in the friend group that really they're cordial. They can be with each other, but they don't really fool with I don't really fool with her like that, right? I'm not calling you, when the club is over. I'm not calling you to let you know I got home safe. None of that stuff. I'm not doing any of that stuff. So Imani is like, I don't know why they want to come to this party. Jazmin can't handle. Oh, Jazmin is saying that Imani can't handle her success. And you see do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you want Imani to perform something for you that you're used to getting from people, and she's not giving you that. You know what I mean? It's like this. It's like when a woman is really, really attractive and she goes out to a bar and a man intentionally doesn't give her what she's used to. She tends to want to find out why that person is not giving her what she's used to, and she tends to draw, and that's a way to draw, right? But Imani is not doing that. Imani's doing the same. I feel, this is just me, I feel that Imani's doing the same thing. Jazmin expects a certain treatment when she walks in the room, and Jazmin is not giving that to her. I'm not giving that to you. I'm not doing what you expect from people and what you get from people based on how you present yourself. I'm not giving it to you. That's how I feel. I'm just going off of that. She's mad at the drug dealer comment. She says that Imani can't handle her success. I don't know. They're at the dinner party. They have massage therapists there. I thought I saw. Bartender shows up. Toya, I put Toya in her element. She wants that, when you are on vacation, you just want to feel like, I don't have no worries in the world. I'm here, doing whatever. It's whatever. So Britain comes in. Kendra is an OBGYN. She has her stomach out. That's how I wrote the same thing even before Heavenly said it. I thought she was still pregnant. It's no shade, but I thought she was still pregnant. And there's nothing wrong with pregnant women having their stomach out. I thought she was still pregnant, but then she said she just had her baby. So she was sitting down, running her resume down, and she showed a picture of her baby, and she said, this is my baby, and this and that. And it was like, oh, and so she was talking about her husband and that he's Asian. So she tells everybody her husband is Asian. So I don't know what and then another woman was sitting there, and she is also OBGYN, and she says she makes vaginas look pretty. And then Heavenly goes, okay, I know my shit looks pretty, but you need to work on penises, because them the things that are ugly, right? And then so she was like, yeah, you'd be surprised, because that's something that they're starting to work on, right? And then she goes, I don't know what Heavenly said to Kendra. She said, what did she say? Well, I guess you would know. Because because your husband or your man. And come on, y'all. We're not gonna act like that. There's not, every year there's some poll that comes out with a chart that has the flags of different countries going down and penis sizes going across the screen as a measure, and the Asian countries are always lower than the rest of the countries, and so we're not gonna act like it. However, that was rude. You don't know that lady like that to be saying anything, because I thought about it. I said, you know what? Had that been a white woman who had a black husband amongst other white women, and she came and said, is it true what they say about black men? How we would have taken it, right? But because your man is in a group of men who on average have small penises, she was offended. She was offended, and she got up and she was like, bitch. And she told Heavenly, now you're just ignorant. Now you're talking ignorant. Toya tried to get Heavenly to be quiet. I did not like when Heavenly said, it sounds like you're insecure. No, what you said was rude. What you said was rude and inappropriate, right? Whether she's insecure or not about it, what you said was rude. So you don't respond to it when somebody is reacting to your rudeness and your inappropriateness by saying, oh, you must be insecure. No, I'm bucking up because you're being rude and disrespectful. I don't give a damn what you say about my husband's dick, but bitch, you don't fucking know me to be talking to me any kind of way. Well, you don't have to take it like that. You sound like you insecure about your man. That's your man. No. And so she got up. Heavenly was like, I'm not about to fight your big ass. She got up and she was standing over Heavenly. She got Heavenly's ass together real quick, and you was inappropriate. And that's it. And you needed somebody to let you know, girl, we not playing that shit. Britain let Quad know, girl, we not playing this shit out here. I don't know what y'all think this is. You in Los Angeles now. This is a different ball game, honey. What you're bringing here, the way that y'all bitches is acting around here, like, Funky Dinero said it, like alums. Like you coming in acting like you're the seniors and here the freshmen, sophomores, and you showing them how to behave and how to act and stuff like that. Britain got Quad's ass together too, okay? Y'all went all the way to Los Angeles and two of y'all got your asses handed to you, okay? I said, oh, Heavenly. She was like, I'm not gonna fight your big ass. It was funny. She said, it's insulting and saying your man's penis is small as fighting words. It really isn't. It really isn't. It's not fighting words, girl. It's only fighting words. Because if she said, is it true that you would know because your husband's dicks, your men dicks tend to be big. She would have took it as a compliment. So I guess, she was insulted by the little dick. Maybe they are fighting words. You can't tell people what are fighting words. Maybe they are fighting words. So she comes back. Heavenly does apologize. And Heavenly said, girl, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And we say bitch as a term of endearment. And girl, did I say anything about your mama? Because I might have said something about your mama because, girl, I'm sorry. And she was like, no, I just wasn't ready for you. Well, it is, you weren't ready for her because I don't know you, lady, and you already talked, you in my husband's pants like that. I know you're trying to be funny. I know you're trying to make a moment in a scene, and it did make the cut, but you don't know me like that. So Heavenly, you was out of line. You my girl, but girl, no. Imani shows up and she walks into that lady's house and she doesn't speak. That's rude. Y'all have manners, and we all know how the manners go. Everybody collectively, especially black folks, I don't know how other cultures do it, but when we walk into a room and there's somebody in the room that we don't fuck with, we speak to everybody for the sake of being polite. We just gonna show manners, and instead of being out and blatantly rude and being cordial, for the sake of that, we gonna say, hey, everybody. That's it. That bitch know you don't fuck with her. And that's it. Hey, everybody. That's how you do it. Okay? Everybody knows that. Imani, you know better. She don't speak to her. And she was like, I don't know why they want to make us friends or whatever. So Quad, she gets up and she, talks. And she wants a toast. And it's so funny because Quad talks too damn much. And we've all said it. Quad talk, they, when they're doing the little round tables, when they're doing the girls trip, Quad is talking and they let the thing go and, showing that time is lapsing because Quad is still talking. She gets up. She just loves to hear herself speak, honey. She loves to hear herself speak in front of a room of everybody where I have an audience and we're going to talk about this. That's Quad. She highlights Jazmin. We want to sit here and highlight Jazmin. I think it was a wonderful toast until she got to Britain started talking. And she was like, Britain, now you know better, girl. You know better, girl, to be interrupting when in the middle of a toast. True. Girl, shut up. Like, why are you talking in the middle of the toast? But Quad is being obnoxious. And sometimes to break that, somebody's going to be rude and be like, girl, ain't nobody listening to you. So anyways, girl, so what? You understand what I'm saying? So Quad caught that. And then Imani says, she says, Imani, I'm happy you came out because we know that you and Jazmin. And then they tried to get them to talk. It was very awkward. I don't know what they were trying to do. It was very awkward. And then Imani's friend was like, girl, but didn't you already apologize? And they rolled the clip. She apologized. So I don't know why she's apologizing again. But she was like, I did accept your childish apology. That was passive aggressive, bitch. Don't get slapped. We can just move all the furniture around in here. Why did you say that? And then she was like, obviously we haven't moved forward because you saying that my apology was childish, clearly, right? And so they're going back and forth or whatever. So I don't know what happened with Quad said that Britain was having side conversations. With all these side conversations going on, girl, this is a party. There are going to be side conversations going on. Everybody's not going to be focused on you. Quadrilia, what's her name? Quandrisha. What is Quad's name? That's my girl too, but girl, shut up. Shut your damn mouth. And then Britain had to tell Quad, girl, you're not running shit. And I'm glad she said, you're not running shit. I'm glad she didn't say, you ain't running nothing. I'm glad she said, bitch, you ain't running shit over here. So, girl, shut up. Y'all not running nothing. But they came in there with the attitude like, okay, we're going to get you guys to talk. This is what we do on our show. They did it. Let it be natural or whatever. Quad said, apparently you ain't either. She was like, girl, get out of here with you and your ego. What are you going to say? That was it, y'all. Let me know what y'all think of the episode. We'll get down in the comments. It was, you know, it was on fire. Shout out to Mac. It was on fire. And they did good. I was like, okay, I can watch this. I could get to know a new set of girls. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Am I seeing something? Do y'all see what I'm talking about with Imani and Jazmin? I think Jazmin wants to be received in a certain way, and Imani is not giving it to her. She's paying her dust every single time. Imani is beautiful, honey. Shout out to the bald divas. She is bald-headed now. When I say bald-headed, that lady is bald-headed. Headed, skin bald, okay? Anyways, y'all, take care of each other, protect your energy, and let's get down in the comments. Peace.